So let us just add all the things. Alright, let me just add 1000 to the power. Are you going to use a camera model or just an invisible raycast? We are going to add an arm which will shoot fire or whatever. But let me just see the power. Oh, I still have to place it in the update. Yeah, I forgot that. Alright. Maybe this will work, I hope so. I'm going to use a sort of cube model, but I'm also going to use a raycast, probably. I don't know for sure. It's just something I will just see what will happening during everything, and it isn't working. So we need to put here a print. Let me just see. What is this variable? So this is just the quickest way to see what's going wrong. So just see what's actually just minus. Yeah, indeed, I'm Dutch, GFL. That's indeed, yeah. Alright, so it doesn't see it like an... It's still 0. Yeah, I know it's... I don't have a awesome accent or whatever. So this is something that's not right. Let me just remove this first. Why is this showing? Got to go for a second. Doesn't matter, DJ. I will see you soon. Why isn't this saying it's 0? I'm moving, right? Let me just see what's going on here. Rigid body. Probably if I remove that, yeah, then it's going to work. But we don't want to use that, by the way. So we need the transform. Okay, the transform. Player trends. So instead of this, we are going to use player trends. And I think you can also check off this the speed. Or maybe just for now, just maybe remove it later on. But just use a rigid body and just change this to set the kinematic to false. Oh yeah, by the way, GFL, just so that everyone can read what you are saying, please do it in English. You know, it's not like I'm going to hate you or whatever, but that's, I think, a little bit nice to some other people. Yeah, it's definitely working right now. And it's a bit weird. That's not going to work. Not going to work at all. Okay, awesome. Let's see, how do we need to do this? Anyone got an ID? Let me just quickly put an internet and just search for it. So Unity speed transform. Getting the speed from the game object. Let's see. Well, this is going to be annoying if you're going to use it like this. Just fooling around, yeah? Yeah, you can do that. That's not going to work, so we really need this. So why is it going to be so hard? The character controller. We can use that probably. Maybe, I hope. Char cont. I think you can calculate the speed from this one. Let me just check. I don't know for sure. Yeah, yes. Finally. I was already getting scared that you don't know how to fix this, but it worked. After all, well, let me just remove the rigid body because we don't need it for now at least. Let me just assign it. And let me just see if it works. Yeah, it works. It works. There's no glitching. I think that's fine. But my generate full is FPS games. Yeah, most times me too. Yeah, and that's true. I also don't watch big YouTubes because they are just not responding to the chat or something like that. It's just very annoying. So yeah, that's also why I'm always doing the smaller YouTubers. So let me just see. We have to create it, I think something like this, because it's go down too quickly. That's true. That's how I started actually all this. Is it going to work? It goes down for a moment, but after that not anymore. Oh, that's because it isn't walking anymore. Ah, I see. I think we'll just use this one and just use an input. So input.cat key down or cat button down. That's probably a little bit smarter. And then here we are going to add horizontal isn't 0 or vertical isn't 0. Yeah, everyone agrees. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's indeed a bit important though. What GFL? What happened to Warriors? Yeah, I stopped that because by the time I worked on it, I wasn't so good at Unity. I was just, well, digging around, and it's just a mess. It's just if I ever want to work on Warriors, I kind of have to remake everything. So that's kind of how it will. Yeah, it's something like in the past. You know, I know for sure it helped me to actually become better, but for now it's just, well, it's just such a mess. It's not optimized at all. I think only the best system will actually do will actually be being able to run that game. And I don't know, it's just not interesting for me anymore. Input key, probably then it's button. I don't know for sure. Got button. Yes, it's now working. Awesome. And if you're walking, it goes a little bit slower, probably. And we still need to make it a little bit more slower. I think half of it will be great. Alright, so something that's very important, is going to be very important for this game, is going to be the enemies. You know, they need to be awesome, and the way we are going to do that is actually you guys are going to design them. You're just going to say what you think about enemies, how they should look, and so on. So that's a bit of if you've got an idea for an enemy, please say so. We're now going to create a cave, by the way. And we are going to use this as default. So this is going to be the main cave. Just decoy, character controller or rigid body. We are using a character controller from the standard FPS controller. So we're just going to scale this a little bit up for about, let's say, 8 times. And we are just going to go into sculpt mode, and we're just going to, by the way, this is going to be not the real cave, or this, I'm going to invert the faces so we'll only see the inside, because we are inside the cave and not outside or whatever. Let me just put this a little bit more up. And just, you know, just going to, I want to make it even bigger, probably. So, something like this. Just going to do a little bit of random, because caves are random. Maybe you could teleport through the cave, through the sides. That's a great idea, actually. The thing I was thinking about, you know, just hear this, is that every 10 minutes or whatever is going to be a wave, right? And you just have to decide in which biome you want to go. And all the other biomes are going to be if you are just between half, that's not the right way. I have to explain it on a bit different thing. You have got every 10 minutes a wave, right? Then if you are just 10 seconds before the wave, you will always be teleported through to the main cave again. Just to make sure that you are when the wave starts at the beginning, and then you can't go to any other cave biomes. So that's kind of the idea I was thinking about. And if you make it that you could teleport through the whole cave, I think it's a bit too overpowered. I guess that's just my opinion, but just apply it and we just go on. Whatever, we'll just see what comes from it. That's the beautiful thing, by the way, from rocks. You can do whatever you like, and yeah, because rocks don't have really a specific feel, it's all going to be awesome. And just going to make this a little bit lower. And how will it look like when we are inside? Well, I kind of like this idea. Just sized a little bit more up. Just a little bit bigger. I think this will do. I think for now. Hilgert, what do you mean by make them emerge from mud? What exactly do you mean? Could you explain that so we can use that in the game? And we are going to export it as an FBX. I don't like the Blender files within the game, so that's why we're not going to use that. Unity projects, where are you? There. Caved in, assets, models, selected objects only. We are going to call it main cave. Just that guy. Do you have any tips for pet filling? I'm kind of stuck on trying to figure that out. Hello, John. Yeah, about that. How can I explain it? I am going to create a tutorial soon. I've got, by the way, the texture. Do you have to do that also? But so I can't really explain it right now. At some point I will explain it, but for now it's just not possible.